Swallowed Star 493 Armor. Chapter 493, Armor. Translator, Editor. Luo Feng stood beside that silver-armored youth and frowned. He had just landed in Blood River World, he didn't wish to cause a commotion. Haha. Kill anyone who resists. That group of warriors all laughed madly and flew over. Especially the skinny man dressed in a blood-red armor carrying two dark red blades. He gazed at the guard team of the silver-armored youth, his gaze focusing on the tall and sturdy Thunder Uncle. On this side, the tall and sturdy Thunder Uncle and the guards had ugly expressions. They wanted to retaliate but didn't dare to. The silver-armored youth Naku could only grit his teeth with rage. Rumble! The group of warriors flying over along with Skinny Man suddenly all stopped. Get lost! Almost like Thunder God's roar, the 10 before them felt it reverberate within their minds. Like a terrifying pressure descending on them, they all felt a sense of pressure they couldn't resist. It was the type of pressure that was about to destroy them. Get lost! Get lost! Get lost! That roar resounded within their minds. The group of warriors immediately descended from mid-air and didn't attack. Let's go! The skinny man gazed at the silver-armored youth's team and ordered. Let's go! The youth too shouted, staring at the silver-armored youth Naku. Looking at the previously arrogant and proud team suddenly turn and leave, Naku and his underlings, even Thunder Uncle were all left stunned and suspicious. Why have they left? This. They are just leaving? The guards couldn't believe they had just escaped this crisis. Impossible! The silver-armored youth stared wide-eyed. Yu Fang, that bastard isn't that kind to just let me go. There's a strong warrior secretly helping us. The tall and sturdy Thunder Uncle said softly, and he was very sure of it. Strong warrior? The group of guards including Naku looked curiously at the tall and sturdy man. Thunder Uncle, you say there's someone else? The silver-armored youth was suspicious. Thunder Uncle nodded, emphasizing. There are 3 possibilities. The first one is the master, he's always spoiled you. He may have arranged an absolute warrior to protect you secretly. At this the guards around all nodded. Even Naku, who was suspicious, initially started to believe him after a while. The second is that a mysterious absolute warrior is helping us secretly. Thunder Uncle said. The third one is that someone from the Yu family's team is helping us. The first and second made sense, but you said someone from the Yu family is helping us? Naku was shocked. Captain, that can't be. The group of guards couldn't believe it. Haven't you discovered? The 10 that headed over here before alone had Dripping Blood Blade and the 9 great guards. The tall and sturdy Thunder Uncle emphasized. Looking at the distant large team, the team had more than 100 people, but just the 10 were that strong. Of the rest of them there should still be many other powerful warriors. If it weren't something important, they definitely wouldn't have sent out so many strong warriors. Who knows, within the team was the true leader of the group. Thunder Uncle said seriously. They had urgent matters to do, having such altercations while they had matters to do was the worst thing they'd wish for. That leader may have been dissatisfied and ordered all of them to return. Makes sense. The group of guards nodded. Thunder Uncle is very impressive. The silver-armored youth Naku complimented while laughing. However, I'm still curious as to the large number of strong warriors, and many of the warriors were from other powers. Such a strong team, what were they doing? Thunder Uncle frowned. Even if the family leader came out, he wouldn't bring so many warriors. Right. Must be something very important. Yu Fang was swiftly taking his men to rejoin the large group. Third Uncle, just what warrior was secretly helping them before? Aren't you a match for him? Yu Fang looked at the skinny man beside him. That skinny man was one of the Yu Fang family's top 3 warriors. With the name Dripping Blood Blade Yu Yen Ta, he was a star level 9 absolute warrior, strong even amongst those of the same level. The skinny man Yu Yen Ta's eyes twitched as they were filled with fear. He said, Yu Fang, that secret warrior was extremely strong, if he didn't control himself not to kill anyone, I'd already be dead. What? Yu Fang's eyes stared wide. My God. Yu Fang was a land-level, star traveler warrior. So, he could definitely feel the danger. However, his third uncle was the sky-level, star-level pinnacle warrior. If even he felt that the enemy could easily kill him without even making a move, then that secret warrior must be terrifyingly strong. Just what level was that person, cloud level? Yu Fang shook his head. Even a cloud level wouldn't be that strong. Cloud levels aren't that strong. A cloud level couldn't simply just use his consciousness to pressure us and make us unable to resist. The skinny man Yu Ta nodded, saying, I estimate, the secret warrior should be a domain level. Looking at how he could immediately pressure the group and not kill them, his control of his pressure is very precise and controlled. He must be pretty powerful even amongst the domain levels. Domain level? Yu Fang was stunned. Swallow Mound had an area of 10 million with a population in the trillions. Swallow Mound's leader was a domain level, domain lord. At this level he was already an absolute being within Swallow Mound territory. There wasn't any family that could mess with him. He could simply make a move and destroy the families. That punk Na Ku, how did he find such a powerful being to protect him? Yu Fang couldn't believe it. Yu Fang, your group, hurry and return to the team, don't waste time. Ta, we are using our full force this time, don't you know the importance of what we are doing? You even went to waste time with that little kid Yu Fang? Umph. An old voice resounded within their minds. Uncle, we have matters to report. Yu Ta communicated. Speak. Uncle, when we went over to teach that Na family young master a lesson, we discovered one thing, there was a terrifying domain-level warrior behind that Na Ku. Domain level? That firm old voice suddenly stuttered. Yes. How much guarantee do you have it's a domain level? That old voice couldn't believe it. Have you made a mistake? 99% sure to be able to use only consciousness pressure to make us all crumble and unable to resist, only domain levels could do that. Yu Ta reported respectfully. Who is it? The old voice asked nervously. A domain level can completely change the power hierarchy within a territory. If it's a powerful domain level, domain lord, then he would be able to even get rid of the current leader and acquire the God Palace's recognition. At that point, he can immediately become the new city leader. Not clear, maybe he was hiding within his team, or he was somewhere we couldn't see. He was way stronger than us. Hence, I couldn't be sure. Yu Ta said. We have to sort this out clearly when we return. But, first let's return to the city. Yes. The vast team from the Yu family swiftly progressed. A possible domain-level warrior alone had made the upper echelons all flustered, as messing with a domain level was simply suicide. About 800 kilometers outside of Swallow Mound City, the vast road pierced right through the large mountain. This mountain was split in half, forming a canyon. It seemed like a normal enough canyon. At this time, there were silhouettes walking at the peak of the mountain that was split apart by a strong warrior. There were a total of 13 people. All of them were dressed in armor wearing helmets, revealing only their eyes. On their backs they carried 1 or 2 axes or single huge axes. Their armors were made up of black, blood red and gold colors. Big brother, they've come. The Yu family team is here. The one leading was huge in stature. Dressed in gold armor, his blood-red eyes gazing through the helmet, filled with cold roaring. Brothers, go grab the goods. Rumble. 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 13 silhouettes rushed from the peaks like bullets fiercely shooting downwards. When the 13 silhouettes swiftly descended, they immediately aroused the attention of the vast team flying over. The leader of the team was an old man with a black beard. He raised his right hand, roared, "Stop!" The vast path ahead had only the 13 silhouettes. 13, like 13 devils standing there. 13. The black-bearded old man's face went pale. 13. At the forefront of the team, the skinny man beside the black-bearded old man, Yu Ta's expression went pale too. Why have they come? It can't be. Within Swallow Mound territory, there were a few strong heroes who were extremely powerful. Much stronger than these business families. For example, this 13 axe was made up of 13 powerful warriors with similar interests that formed the group. There were no underlings in the group, just these 13. However, just which family actually dared to mess with Swallow Mound's 13 axe? What was it based on? Within these 13 axes there were 3 cloud levels and 10 pinnacle sky levels. Domain level, Domain Lord, that was the dominating strength in the entire Swallow territory, controlling the entire territory. Cloud level, Universe level, these were considered the pinnacle fighting strength within the territory, as they were very powerful. What do we do? What do we do? We cannot lose these goods. The large Yu family was shocked. Lords of the 13 axe, whatever orders you have, please speak. The black-bearded old man was apprehensive within. His appearance, however, was still strong and proud as he shouted, "Yu family?" A soft voice resounded from the 13 demons standing before them. The leader said, "Hand over the armor from the ancient ruins, we'll spare your lives." The black-bearded old man stared. "Run!" The black-bearded old man's expression was struggling as he communicated to his team. "Rumble!" The entire team seemed like they were prepared. Immediately the group of sky levels, star level, madly rushed in all directions. Large amounts of the ground level swiftly flew and fled too, be it climbing the mountains or following along the path backwards. The skinny man Yu Yen Ta too followed the pack backwards. "Yen Ta, quickly go to where that Na family punk is. If that domain level being is there, our Yu family still has some hope." The black-bearded old man roared and communicated to them. "Yes, uncle." The skinny man replied.